Hello. Recently I've been seeing quite a lot of people using Layla on Classic and performing badly because of not knowing what emblem, build, or how her kit works. So this is an in-depth guide on how to use Layla. Since we're on the topic of guides, I will also be posting guides on all the other heroes because I for some reason have the motivation to do so. Now before we start, these are the pros and cons of Layla generally as a hero. Beginner-friendly hero. She has a simple skill set, long attack range, and high damage output without requiring complex mechanics or positioning. Cons. No mobility. Very squishy in all stages of the game. Reliant on items and levels. And last team reliant. Passive and skills. Passive. Malefic Gun. Layla's passive allows her to deal more damage if an enemy or creep is further away. Hence why Layla should always be in the backline and never frontline during team fights. Not only do you give yourself to the enemy on a silver platter, you also have less damage. This does not apply to turrets. Skill 1. Malefic Bomb. Layla fires a supposedly bomb in the target direction, and this deals physical damage to the enemy. After hitting the enemy, she gets extra range for a few seconds before returning back to normal. Her range for her second skill also expands. You also get extra movement speed if you directly hit an enemy hero with this skill. And take note this skill can crit, and this simple detail can boost your early game gameplay. Skill 2. Void Projectile. Layla fires an orb at target enemy that deals physical damage and applies a magic mark on the enemy hit for a few seconds. The range of this skill expands when the first skill is used to hit enemy or minion. This skill can trigger extra damage and a stun that lasts just about the time it took for Moontun to realize Nana is very annoying and OP. That's right, it never happened. Ultimate. Destruction Rush. Layla blasts a long-looking lightsaber thing at target direction that deals physical damage. The range of Layla's second skill and overall range increases each time this skill is upgraded. The ultimate also takes a bit of time to actually be activated, so with the right timing you can actually steal a lord or turtle with this. Bonus tip. After each upgrade of the ultimate, you will actually be able to hit turrets from outside the range, making her a pretty good split pusher if there's no minions. Battle spells. There are mainly two battle spells that Layla mains usually use, and one that I added myself. Flicker. Because Layla doesn't have a dash or anything basically to have more mobility, Flicker is a very good option for escape if needed. The cooldown for this battle spell is 120 seconds, so you might not be able to survive every situation you're put in because of this. 2. Inspire. Some Layla mains do Trinity build on Layla, so Inspire would be a good option if you're doing attack speed build. Though I personally don't recommend this, it's still pretty solid. 3. Purify. A spell that I haven't seen any Layla mains use for her, but a spell that I think would be useful to her. As Layla is very vulnerable to CC, having Purify on would be a pretty good call. The cooldown for this battle spell is 90 seconds, 30 seconds lesser than Flicker. It can save you from heroes like Eudora or Saber, and the cooldown is shorter, though it's not highly recommended.